Hi friends, welcome to another weekly announcement for Nursing 1050. We are almost done with the semester. I don't know about you, but I am rejoicing. Um, it's hard for me to continue to enjoy teaching as much as I normally do when I don't get to have the best part of my job, which is interacting with all of you face to face. So while I appreciate that we can have some version of class and some version of interaction, I will be glad when the semester is done. So we have 2 weeks of class left and then our final. So today's announcement is real brief. Let me run you through what's happening in class. Let me share my screen here with you. And so scroll down to the very bottom. Can you believe it? So we have our one and only live Zoom class here coming this Monday. So I will post in an announcement our Zoom information. So be looking for that. And please, if you haven't already, please click on this discussion board here and submit any questions that you might have for our panelists. So we'll be having I think we have 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors coming to share with you. This is totally voluntary on their part. So please show your gratitude for them coming to our class to just answer questions and to give you their own tips and what they wish they would have known starting out in nursing school. So there's already been a few questions here. I'm thankful for those of you who have put them there, and you have any more, please do so right away, because I'm putting these into a Google Doc and sharing them with our panelists so they can have a little bit of heads up on what you want to talk about. If you think of a question later, like when we get to class, then ask it then. Also in class on Monday, I will be just briefly going over your creative project. That's due a week from Monday. And so be thinking about that. If you haven't already started, now is the time to get on it, because you can't force creativity, right? So you need some time to be processing what you're going to create and how you're going to connect that and articulate that to the different aspects of our class. So that's due a week from Monday right here. And there's, instead of what we normally do for class is we do oral presentations, and we take about 3 weeks. That's why we haven't had content in the last few weeks. So we usually take the last 3 weeks of class, and students take turns presenting their creative project. And so instead of doing a long or multiple Zoom classes by doing that, I thought it would just be better if you take a video of yourself presenting your creative project, post it to the discussion board here. You are all split up into your groups, your discussion groups from the beginning of the semester. And so it's only your group that will see your presentation. And then part of your grade, it comes out of your feedback that you offer. So you'll need to respond to every team member or group member with feedback. And that needs to include 2 areas of strengths that you saw and 2 areas for growth. And so that is a part of your grade, and that's in the grading rubric. Another quick thing, on a personal note, what I wanted to share with you is that, I'll pull it up here, we've had some really beautiful and joyful experiences lately in our house. So this is a picture here of my oldest son, Soren. He turned 11 yesterday. This is our house, and you may have heard of this phenomenon that's happening where people are doing drive-by parties during quarantine. And so I texted a bunch of his friends from school and church and other aspects of life, and we had including neighbors, I want to say we had close to 50 people that came by. The neighbors just rode their bikes by, but friends drove by and brought all of these signs and balloons and homemade cards. Everything was homemade, and it was so special. People would drive by with loud music. It was so, so special, and just made our whole family feel so loved. And so in having a conversation with Soren, at the end of the night, he was acknowledging that actually all of this homemade, intentional hoopla was more special than just having a normal party with presents. So it's been a sweet joy. I also had my birthday on Easter, and same thing. It was small but and simple, just being with my family, but my husband had gotten a lot of different friends and mentors of mine that I've had over the years to send in videos, and he put those all together in a compilation, and it was so special and something that we wouldn't normally do in normal times. So all that to say that I've been able to just experience some more gratitude And I'm curious, my prompt for you this week is there anything that you're taking away from this experience that you want to continue into your normal life when normal resumes? Um, are there, yeah, different practices or things that you just have found to be really grounding and rooting that you want to continue? For me, it's just enjoying the simple things and not building up expectations to have perfect parties or to even have such a big social life, but to enjoy less and more simple, intentional ways to celebrate the people that we love. So that's, I'll put that prompt for you here today and look forward to seeing all of your faces on Monday at 3:30.